Hi guys, it's Dr. Heather Brown here, and thank you for your interest in talking through a little bit of the negative mental chatter that we have. So several of you jumped on the bandwagon and shared with me some of the places that you get a little caught. And there are a couple of places that were really common for a lot of you. So let's cover those. The first one is I can't, or I don't have the skill set. So let's unpack that one because that's a pretty easy one. If you have not yet been trained or educated or have practiced something, how could you know how to do it? You didn't get on a bike the first time and have any idea how to ride a bike. So let's be realistic here. Why are you putting an expectation upon yourself to be good at something or to know something that you have no experience with? Or maybe it's not your skill set. But let's look at what you're doing. You're putting a pressure upon yourself that, for whatever reason, is not yet achievable. And what does that do? It creates this place for you to put yourself down, beat yourself up, feel inadequate. But what's the challenge? I'm not good at this, or I don't have the knowledge that I need to have or the education that I need to have yet. And then you beat that up, which only makes you feel worse. So what's a healthier way to respond to it is, I don't yet know what I am to know. I don't yet have the education that I need to have. I simply haven't practiced it enough. The challenge with the I can't, I'm not educated, is your focus is on what you're not, and it's not focused on the end result, which is where you're trying to go. I want to learn this. I want to master this. I want to complete this. So that place of negative mental chatter blocks you, stops you. It doesn't help you reach your objective. So go back. What's your objective? I want to achieve this. Okay. And am I able to yet? No. Why? I don't have the skill set. I don't have the education. I don't have the practice yet. Okay, well then let me apply that so I move in that direction. When we fall into the negative mental chatter of I can't or I don't yet have the knowledge, our focus is on our ability instead of the outcome. So turn it so your focus goes to what it is you're trying to achieve, and then you simply lay in those layers that are important. The next area of negative mental chatter that a lot of us fall into is that place of, I'm not worthy. Who says? Who says? Who's told you that? Why believe that? Why would you, out of 8 billion in the people of the world, not be worthy? Somewhere someone's planted that seed. But it's a weed, so let's dig it up. Of course you're worthy. Why not? Everyone's worthy. You're here. You are here, so therefore you are worthy because God, the universe, whatever you want to say, landed you on this planet. And it's up to you to decide what you do with your life. You can decide you're completely worthy. It's your life. You can decide you're not worthy, but it doesn't feel good. Don't let anybody decide for you the significance of your life, your purpose, your call. That's up to you. So ask yourself, what do I want my life to be? It's okay if you want your life to be, I'm going to be awake every day, walk the earth, eat 3 meals, and sleep. That's a very worthy life because it's up to you to decide what it is that you want out of it. So go back to your purpose, your call. And it doesn't have to be something monumental. It can be to enjoy. It can be to explore. It can be to love. And then each day, find moments where you do what it is that you want to be here for. If it's to look at roses, every day look at roses. Every day smell roses. If you don't have them in your yard, pull them up in the computer. Have a book where you look them through. No one can decide if you're worthy for you unless you let them. Why let somebody else decide that? They don't know your heart, truly. They don't know what you've been through. They have no idea what your experience has been. So who are they to say what you've been through? I heard in a sermon one time about a man who went to a room where a man was really, really angry. And he was destroying all the property and screaming and yelling and cussing. And at the end of the night, the guy felt like this man is totally out of control, and really scared. The gentleman who was so volatile said he was incredibly proud of himself. And the man who had witnessed his wrath was like, what? And the man said, the last time I was this mad, I killed someone. So him destroying a room, him cussing, screaming, was massive success. The other guy didn't know that. The other guy thought he was out of control. But he wasn't completely out of control. That man owned his worth. He was now someone who had decided he would not kill again. And he came through. And he was hugely successful. And it didn't matter to him what anybody else thought because he knew. So go back to your knowingness. Deep down in your heart. That's for you to decide. Next one's similar. I'm not good enough. Okay, let's go with that. I'm not good enough. Want to hear the other side? Wow. You're someone who wants to be even more than you are. How extraordinary is that? You're someone who knows that you haven't reached everything that you want to reach yet. And you're aware of it. And you're going to do something about it. Maybe you don't know yet what it is, but you're questioning it. You're evaluating it. You're reviewing it because you want so much more for yourself. That's fantastic. That's amazing. And if you go back through your life, I bet you've had that thought many, many times. And I bet many, many times you've grown and you've changed and you've overcome. So in this moment, decide that's enough. It's enough that I've realized I want to be more. And I'm going to figure out what that is. And when I do, I'm going to bring it. And I'm so proud of myself to be somebody who's willing to change, who's willing to grow, who's willing to overcome, who's willing to self-evaluate instead of staying who I am. The final one. I'm too fat. I'm too ugly. I'm a failure. I'm not lovable. Okay, these are hard ones. These are all hard ones. Here's the truth. In this moment, you are you. Exactly as you are. You are the weight you currently are. You have the money in the bank that you currently have. You've got the education that you currently have. Your job is the current job. So we need to stop comparing ourselves to what we're not. And we just stop beating ourselves up for where we are and then say, okay, I'm really not happy staying this weight longer. So what am I going to start right now to change that? Will I go to the gym? Will I change up my diet? Will I drink more water? I would like to be thinner, healthier, more fit than I currently am. It doesn't really matter if you're 50 pounds overweight or 10 pounds overweight. You can only lose what you can lose today. Think about that. Whether it's 100 pounds or 5, you can only take care of today. So instead of putting yourself down for something that you want to change, how about you give yourself the opportunity to say, I am changing this. You know what? This no longer serves me. So what will I change each day to bring in this new reality? And I'm really proud of myself. And I'm not going to say, you've lost 1, you've got 15 more to lose. I'm going to say, I lost 1. I'm on my way. And I just need to keep doing this again and again and again. And you will see changes as long as you stay committed. You're a failure. Oh, God, yeah. 1 billion times. We all are. We all are 1 billion times. How many things do we do wrong? Every day, 1 billion. Okay, great. How many things do you do right? You're still alive, so you've done a lot more things right than wrong simply because you're still alive. You're still here. You're succeeding at living because you're here. Failure simply means it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. But let's change the phraseology. It's a lesson. It's knowledge. It's guidance. It's help. Ooh, not going to do it that way again. Whew, that didn't work very well. What will work better? There's no way everything is going to go right. What a boring life it would be if it did. Everything that I say is perfect. Everything I do is perfect. Nothing ever goes wrong. We would be miserable because we wouldn't be important. Everything would be done for us. The beauty in life is, where do you bring yourself in? Where do you find the changes? Where do you find the growth? What do you make for yourself? We all fail all the time. Hallelujah, we do. We would never create. We would never grow. We would never learn. We would never experience, because it's all in that. So hallelujah. You and everybody else, sweet love, we're all failures. And thank God, that's why we're here, to help each other. And I'm going to be able to help you in some areas where you might not be able to help yourself, and vice versa, I guarantee you. There's no way we're going to be able to do everything. Look at how many things there are to do in this world. We need each other, and that's why we're here. I'm not liked and I'm not loved. I'm going to kill that belief right now. You ready? Take a deep breath. I like you. I believe in you. I love you. Take it in. One more time. I like you. I believe in you. I love you. You can never, for the rest of your life, say that you are not liked. No one believed in you. That you are unloved or unlovable. Got it? So, to change negative mental chatter, Look to the essence of what the chatter is. There's a truth there for you to find. There's something that you're saying to yourself that isn't working. It's not your truth. And that's why it's so loud. And it's really good it's so loud because it's irritating, which then takes you to what you need to know. I need to look at this differently. If I'm not happy about this current situation, what am I doing to change it? If I don't know something, what am I doing to learn it? The negative mental chatter is talking so loudly to wake you up, to bug you, to irritate you, so you make different choices, so you think different thoughts, and so you get back to the outcome and stop wasting the time beating yourself up where you are, but help yourself get to where you want to be. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I'm really grateful that you took the time to listen. It means a lot. I like you. I believe in you. I'm proud of you. You can do this. You are doing this. And I love you. Blessings.